More Gran Turismo 7 top split drama with Kie25. Why does it always seem to happen when we're racing together? I don't know, but here we're at Spa. A little bit of contact on the way into La Source. This has been very controversial. Things have been said on stream, and in the heat of the moment, that's absolutely fine. Things will happen like that. But I just want to get your opinion. What do you think about this? Obviously, high stakes near the front of the field here at Spa. Top split. I was here yesterday at Spa in real life, by the way, for the World Endurance Championship. Very similar overtake on the last lap by James Collado in the Ferrari 499P on the Porsche. But let me know, what do you think about this? Racing incident, am I at fault? Is Kie25 actually at fault here for going off the track and then losing control? Or is that caused by the contact earlier on at Lake Coombe? Is that my fault? Let's rewind it back to La Source and just see how this builds. So we go into La Source here. You can see there is a little bit of contact just there. That's kind of, for me, that's sort of rough and tumble GT. And I'm just able to get a slightly better exit, come across here. Kie25 is going to be in the slipstream, which is really where you want to be on the Camel Straight. Up Eau Rouge, over the top of Radion, sparks flying. You love to see it. This corner is insane in real life, by the way. If you can get to Spa, please, please, please. Just the best track for viewing racing, in my opinion, in the world that I've ever been to. Key's going to go around the outside here. He does look a few times on the inside, but I'm clearly defensive. Goes around the outside. There is going to be a little bit of contact. You can see here, just there. But then he decides to not make the corner and cut the track. And I think that gives him dirty tyres. I don't think he might have known about getting dirty tyres there. A little bit of chaos here. It's all kicking off. But I think the ultimate question really is, was Kie able to turn in here? Yes, there's definitely contact on the inside. We can have a look at the inputs at this point. So you can see I'm turning right. I'm not on the power yet, just trying to get on the brakes. But this is the nature of coming into Lake Coombe, I would say. From Kie's perspective, from here, going 77 miles an hour, are you able to make that corner? Maybe Kie will say, no, there's no way I can make that corner if we play it forward frame by frame, because he's already sliding a little bit. So you might say here, yeah, no way I can make that corner. I'm going 70. You could say that I'm able to make the corner and we're going the same speed. But I think about this point, he pretty much decides that, okay, I'm going to just get off the brake and straight line it here. We still got the input on the right-hand side, but no throttle, no brakes. So maybe I think actually here, I would say he's trying to make the corner. Here, and then now I think he's going to come across and snap. So here it is quite tight. I think the racing reality here is because he's so tight here, I would be able to carry more speed. See, I'm already on the throttle. He's on throttle as well, actually. But I think here, okay, I think I'm going to give benefit of doubt to Kie here and say I don't think he could have made that corner. Let me know if you think any differently because of the contact. So completely in his rights then to cut the corner. You don't get a penalty if you take contact on the way in to what would otherwise be a track cut. Same at Monza. And then here, dirty tyres. So maybe it depends then how you kind of see the contact. Is this just a racing incident, or is this me making contact when I should be able to not make contact? I guess the question for me is, do I have any room on the inside? Let's have a look. This is all just such fine margins, isn't it, at this level? But let's see. So I'm kind of trying to open up the corner a little bit. And you can see, could I have been more over on the left-hand side? I would say that you really have to go on the outside of those bollards. So there's not really much more room I can be on the inside. We can take a look and see at the line that Kato is going to take, the car ahead, and see how far he gets on the curb. So you can see he's apexing. Ooh, that was terrible camera work. He was apexing quite late. Let's have a look. And then we'll see the point that I'm apexing. But I'm just really interested to get your views in the comments. So he's apexing just sort of when that green curb starts. Whereas obviously I'm having to go a little bit more defensive. So I'm apexing a bit earlier. So I'm going to give my verdict. I'm going to say it's a racing incident. But it's not my view that matters. It's really what your view is that is the impartial adjudication of this. So if you were a race steward, let me know, what would you do in this circumstance? Would you give me a penalty? Would you say it's a racing incident? Would you even give a track limit penalty? Let me know. Quite an interesting one, I think, to see at the highest level here of Gran Turismo 7 daily racing at Spa. I'll see you all in the next video.